How far can you get in BTD6 with every Degree 1 Paragon? With the release of the Ice Monkey Paragon in Update 52, we now have 12 Paragons in BTD6, and since the last time I tested this was over a year ago when we only had 8 of the guys, I decided that with the addition of 4 new ones in the past year, I should have another try at this challenge. To start off, we're doing this on logs since it's the best map for Freeplay, and even though the Spike Paragon Spike Again ability is slightly worse on this map, I decided that overall, it wouldn't really make that much of a difference. Before I get any Paragons down, I am going to have to farm to buy them, because Paragons are the most expensive towers in the game. And since there are 12 of them, I'm going to need several $1,000,000. However, the easy part of this challenge is that, since they're all Degree 1, I don't have to get pops for them, I don't have to get Geraldo Paragon Power Totems for them, Geraldo's just here purely for this NFT, and I don't have to get any tiers for them since tiers would just increase the degree of the Paragon. After lazily farming with central markets for 77 rounds, I buy the Boomerang Paragon, which is my first, on, well, round 77. Now, since I don't have to inject any cash slider for these Paragons, they're all actually pretty cheap, because if I was going for Degree 100 Paragons, it wouldn't cost me $5 million, it'd probably cost me 30, which, you know, is just a tad more, just a tiny bit more expensive. Over the next 50 rounds, I farm more and more money and get down more and more Paragons, all of them being Degree 1, with the final Paragon that I buy, the Spike Factory, being purchased on round 132. Now, since I have 12 Paragons, even though they are Degree 1, this is still quite early in terms of Ultra Freeplay, so I just decide to sit back, relax, and watch them do their thing for about another 100 rounds, because Paragons are just built like that. In fact, an extra 100 rounds without using any abilities and completely AFK was actually underestimating the power of the Paragons, because even at Degree 1, they were defeating round 281, and this was 150 rounds after I got the Spike Factory with no intervention by me whatsoever. So the Paragons just casually almost reach round 300 by themselves with no help. What does power creep come to nowadays? With round 282 defeating me, I now have to start using my abilities. The 3 biggest abilities that I have available to me is the Navarch Hookin, the Wizard's Metamorphosis, and the Spike Factory Spike Again ability. But actually, there is a 4th very good ability that I can only use once per round. That is the new Ice Paragon's Fimbulwinter calling thing, whatever. And this is the only way in the entire game to slow down bad balloons. And the amount it slows it down by is insane. It wasn't by 50% like I'd thought previously. It actually slows all balloons on screen to a set speed. So it doesn't matter if the fortified bad balloons are going at 10 times the speed of sound. The Fimbulwinter ability of the Ice Paragon will slow them down to a certain speed. And this is pretty overpowered in my opinion. With this insane ability, I saw past round 300 because everything could beat round 300 nowadays. 2 Dart Monkeys and a Glue Gunner could beat round 300 today. I mean, at this point, Ninja Kiwi is giving away overpowered abilities to $300,000 towers that are the same strength as if it was Degree 100. So moral of the story, if you're ever having trouble getting to round 300 in BTD6, just throw down all the Degree 1 Paragons, walk away from your computer, come back 2 hours later, you'll be pretty close. And the Paragons might still be alive, so you just have to start microing the abilities a little bit, take another 20 minutes, and boom, round 300 is yours, easy as that. But nothing lasts forever, and unfortunately my Paragons do die at round 313. Technically I could have timed the abilities better, but this was a very close round anyways, and round 314 and 315 probably would have finished me anyway. But still, this is a very impressive achievement for the weakest version of these towers possible. Arguably the heavy hitters here were the Buccaneer Paragon and the Ninja Paragon, both having over 1 billion pops. Everything else did pretty good damage, even the Dart Paragon didn't do as little as I thought, but last place in damage was the Ice Paragon, but what it lacked in damage it more than made up for in its ability and utility. With its plus 10 damage to everything on the screen, it slows, it stuns, its insane ability, which I've talked about way too much in this 5-minute video. The Ice Paragon is 100% the MVP of this setup. Anyways, that was it for today, and it was quite a short video, but I'm going to make up for that tomorrow with a video on the new expert map, Tricky Tracks.